Let me just share my story with you.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was born in '84. My biological mom, I'm adopted. So my biological mom did drugs and alcohol while I was, that had to have me 9 weeks early. I weighed 1 pound 2 ounces, the size of a dollar bill. And on top of all that, I was born dead. Yeah, I have overcome a lot. The doctor said I would probably never walk nor talk, and I do both. Not perfectly, but hey, I can at least walk and talk. So my adoptive mom was a nurse, so she pushed me. She knew how to take care of me as a baby, and she nurtured me. They were both in the military, so they had the bond of leadership and stuff. So I had to go up really, really fast because I was never around kids. I was always with my parents as an only child. So I grew up really quickly. When we moved down to Florida in '96, my my mom my mom enrolled me into YMCA camp, and I was only 12 at the time. And two 2 weeks after I got into camp, I got called into the camp director's office. I was scared. I'm like, what did I do? I'm brand new and I'm already being called into the office.
Mm-hmm.
So I went in and she's like, James, we see you have amazing potential. How would you like to be helpful for your country? I'm like, amazing.
Mm-hmm.
So I was never a camper since then. So I started to develop my leadership skills and whatnot. And all throughout middle school and high school, I did leadership things. Um, eighth grade, I was my eighth grade president. In high school, I became the swim team captain for my swim team. So all throughout my life, I've had leadership built into my life.
Mm-hmm.
So fast forward to college, I got the bachelor's degree in theater arts because I hated papers, I hated reading. So I'm like, how can I go to college and not have to do a shit ton of
Yeah.
reading and writing? And theater sounded like the best thing ever.
Mhm.
So I did a little bit of acting, I did a little bit of stage design and all kinds of stuff. But then something happened in my third year of college. I had the professor put me into his office. He's like, James, point blank. Why are you wasting your time? People with disabilities cannot be successful. You're wasting your time in the program. Broke me. literally tore my heart up, and I was bruised. So it was too late to change major, so I just stuck it out, and I got my bachelor's in theater. And I also got a minor in leadership studies. So I, because I've always went above and beyond, I'm like, let's see if I can get into graduate school.
Mm.
So I started looking for a program and I found one. I found an instructional technology program. So I applied and I met with my professor, who was my mentor, and he didn't want to let me in because of my learning disabilities. My GPA was not what they were looking for.
Mhm.
So being the feisty person that I am, I went into the student ombudsman office. Do you know what an ombudsman is?
Investment, like a
No,
finance.
ombudsman. Ombudsman.
No.
Well, an ombudsman is like an advocate. So I went to the ombudsman and say, I really want to get into this program. Can you help me? And he's like, I'll try anything I can.
Mhm.
And long story short, I got him. And the last semester, I had my mentor as a teacher. I had him for a film class. The last night of the class, he stopped the class. He's like, I need to tell you guys something. James, 2 years ago, he came to me because of my own biases and misconceptions. I didn't want to let him in the program. I had doubted him. But seeing this film tonight, I am totally blown away. And he started tearing up, which made everyone tear up. That was a great way to end my graduate school, to have that amount of impact on someone. So I have this master's degree. I'm feeling really good. So I started applying for jobs. I get interviews. I go interview. I email them back. I never hear back because of my speech impediment. Society makes snap judgments, and they say we can't hire him. He's too unintelligible. I know it's illegal. It's federally illegal, but you know how society is. People suck. So ever since grad school, I've struggled with finding employment, forcing me into the freelance work that I've been building websites and whatnot. And then I tried the gig economy. Uber, DoorDash, Grubhub, Amazon, I did it all. Talk about being tired. That will you the freak out. And when COVID hit, I remember it like it was yesterday. When COVID hit, I had a customer. She was upstairs in an apartment. And whenever anyone is upstairs and there's no elevator, I would text them, would you mind coming down because I'm physically disabled? And in the text, they said yes. So I get to the house, customer comes out and starts yelling at me. They're like, you're putting my life in danger for having to come down and meet you. What if you were to pass on COVID to me? That scared me. And being that I'm an empath and I have all this leadership skills, I said to myself, I don't want to put anyone in harm's way. So I quit the gig life from that moment on. And these past 2 years, I've been kind of doing my own thing, doing web design. I started DevSlopes, the coding school, the beginning of 2022. And now I'm talking to recruiters that work with people with disabilities. So I'm sorry for such a long story, but I wanted to give you context on where I came from, so you understood why I had the troubles I did.